Hello, everyone. Today we want to discuss about the short-term and long-term implications for H&M Company if their workers were to picket.
What might be the short-term and long-term implications for H&M Company if the workers were to picket? Analyze 2 short-term and 2 long-term implications.
The short-term implications of them are employees will not be able to give full attention to completing work. The next one is relationship between the employee and the employer is not good and does not have good cooperation.
The long-term implication of picket is reputation of the company will be underestimated. Furthermore, new workers will be traumatized.
Is it all done? Thank you. Have a great day and stay safe everyone. Don't forget to wear your mask and use hand sanitizer. Don't forget to follow the SOP and keep the social distancing. Take care of our people.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Afiq Rafidi. Number matric TNDLS 90L1029. Okay, today I will explain about this question. Is it legal for the worker to picket in the situation in the H&M company? Classify the procedure in solving industrial dispute in an organization. First of all, we must know the definition of picket. Picket is a form of protest in which people gather outside the workplace or location where an event is taking place. Often, this is done in an effort to prevent others from entering, crossing the picket line, but it can also be done to draw public attention to a cause. Picket usually try not to commit a violence. This can have a number of purposes, but in general is to pressure the target party to meet a certain demands or cease operation. This pressure is achieved by damaging the business through customer loss and negative publicity, or by discouraging or preventing employee or customer from entering the website and thus preventing the business from operating normally. The picket conducted by H&M company employee is to ask the employer H&M company to add another day of annual leave to all H&M company employee, and the second purpose of the picket conducted by the H&M company employee is to ask the employer to increase the basic salary with additional increased salary of 50 ringgit per month. Picket carried out by H&M company employee are legal under this law because the picket carried out do not involve violence which is will cause damage or substantial loss to the H&M company on property damage or involve injury to other individual who do not guilty in the case that took place at his H&M company. H&M company employee only picket at lunchtime and picket for 1 hour after work until the employer take further action and agree to the demand that has been given to them. Okay, now we go to the industrial dispute. Okay, first of all we must know what is an industrial dispute. Okay, industrial dispute we can define as a conflict or difference of opinion between management and worker on the term of employment. It is a disagreement between an employer and employee representative, usually a trade union, over pay and other working conditions, and can result in industrial action. I think I have done for my part. Thank you very much for listening my presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. My name is Nur Alif Rizam bin Muhammad Nasir. My matrix number TNDLS 19F1003. Today, I want to tell about the procedure in resolving industrial dispute and also the methods to solve the industrial disputes. Okay, the first procedures in resolving industrial disputes is the employees have to make a report to the Director of Industrial Relations Malaysia on problem that and dispute that arise in the H&M company between the employers and employees who cause dissatisfaction. Next, after the report of complaint from the employees have been received by the Director of Industrial Relations Malaysia, the appropriate action will be taken by him to find a way to solve the problem that occurred in the H&M company, so it does not continue to become worse. Okay, the third procedure is a collective agreement that will be made between the two parties, which is the employer and the employees of H&M company, which aim to create a situation to peace and hope that this matter will be not continue to the worst level or did something undesirable happens. Last procedure. However, if reconciliation or agreement still cannot be reached between the two parties, namely the employer and the employees, then the Director of Industrial Relations Malaysia will be make a reference or request the opinion from the minister for take the further action. Okay, this time I want to tell the method to solve the industrial disputes. The first method is direct negotiation, which is the process of negotiating terms of employment and other working conditions between the management representative and employees in an orderly manner. When free from intimidation and coercion and done in the good faith, collective bargaining ends with a workable contract. Okay, then the second method to solve industrial disputes is mediation. Mediation is an effort to resolve a dispute with the help of the outsider who seek to stimulate labor and management to reach some type of agreement. The mediator, unlike the arbitrator, cannot decide the issue. He listens, suggests, communicates and persuades. He is not give an award. And lastly, arbitration is conducted by the party who fail to reach a settlement by the voluntary method. The disputing party can then appoint an arbitrator and refer to the dispute to him. The arbitration decision is binding on the parties referring to dispute to arbitration. Arbitration can be done voluntarily and compulsorily. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone and Assalamualaikum. My name is Izzuddin Zulkifli and my matrix number is 10DLS19F1059. So in this video, I'm going to answer the question, and that is, would you agree picketing is the best solution to the problem faced by the workers? Show the condition before running the picket. So as we know, the purpose of picketing is to exert pressure on the employer by persuading other people not to do work for or do business with the employer. However, a picket line must be peaceful and cannot be used to forcibly prevent people from entering an employer premises. So the purpose of picketing is, of course, to tell and voice out the employer problem to the H&M employer company. So and the answer is yes, I agree with the picketing. It's the best solution. This is because by doing picketing, the employer of H&M company will know what is their employee problem and what they want to voice out. As we know, in this situation, the H&M employee wants to add salary at RM50 and add annual leave. So this is very important to the employer. So they must take action and give the best solution for them. as requested by the employee of H&M. So as we know, the picketing is good solution because from here the employer can know what is they are going to voice out and what can they do, because of if there is no picketing or just silence, the employee cannot telling what they want, and the employer also doesn't understand what is the problem faced by the employee of H&M. So before running the picket is the employee must make sure all the things that they want to picket is based on the fault that have done by H&M employer. And after that, when the picketing has done, of course the company will take action by solving the problem. So that is best solution, because of by picketing, the employer of H&M company will know what is the problem, and they will solve it one by one. And after all, by doing picketing, everything's going well and the problem solved, and of course the employee will be happy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Puan Wahida. My name is Ada Amri Mansor, 10DLS 19F1057. Today, I want to discuss about the question 3, where it is picket short term and long term for H&M company. So, I'm going to start with short term. The short term implication of them employee when able to completing the work and give full attention. In addition, the relationship between employee and employer is not good and does not have cooperation. This will cause misunderstanding and cannot achieve the goal between the employee and employer. Okay, the next one is it will affect employee productivity because employee do not have the focus to complete the task. It will also disrupt smooth running of the company, and also because of that employee can be affect income, and even worse, the employee will be fired and suspended. Okay, for the long term is the implication for the long term are among the reputation of the employee is the reputation of the company will be underestimated. New employee wishing to apply for vacancy in the premise will be more careful and not sure to work in the company. Okay, another one is to organize highly mobile picket who can turn up at any of company location on short notice. These flying picket are particularly effective against multi-facility business that could otherwise pursue a legal prior restraint and shift operating among facility. If the location of the picket were known with certainty ahead of time.